You're the reason your coworkers get promoted. Every morning, you watch average colleagues surge past you. They get the promotions, the recognition, the rewards. Your raw talent and dedication mean nothing because you're playing the wrong game entirely. Brutal truth? Most men waste their prime years, 25 to 35, stuck in professional quicksand, grinding harder, staying later, going nowhere. But today, you'll learn what the top 1% of performers know. A classified playbook that turns overlooked professionals into workplace titans. Not through office politics, not through brown-nosing, but through pure, calculated dominance. This isn't about working smarter. This is about becoming unstoppable. The decision is yours. Keep drowning in mediocrity or become the force your colleagues fear facing on Monday mornings. Ready to demolish every ceiling above you? You're trapped in the competency cage. Let that sink in. Every day, you execute your tasks efficiently. You meet deadlines. You're reliable. And that's exactly what's killing your potential. See, while you focus on being a good employee, the real players are architecting empires. They've unlocked a savage truth. Competence is a cemetery where ambition goes to die. Look at your last 3 months. How many game-changing initiatives did you lead? How many times did senior leadership mention your name in strategic discussions? This professional purgatory isn't just costing you money. It's stealing your legacy. But here's the real gut punch. Tomorrow, another ambitious professional will outmaneuver you, unless you master what comes next. The difference between dominating your career and drowning in mediocrity isn't skill, it's strategic savagery. Let me show you how the elite think. First, the sovereign mindset principle. Most men treat their job like they're renting their career. Real professionals? They operate like CEOs from day one. This isn't arrogance, it's calculated positioning. Here's how you implement it. Start tracking department-wide inefficiencies, not just your tasks. Document solutions before problems become visible to leadership. Build weekly strategic value reports detailing your impact on bottom-line metrics. Second, strategic visibility architecture. Forget the outdated, keep your head down and work hard mentality. That's poverty thinking. Instead, weaponize selective visibility. Schedule monthly insight sessions with decision makers. Present solutions, not problems. Create value chain analyses, showing how your work impacts multiple departments. The key? Every interaction must scream strategic value. Third, the initiative dominance protocol. Average performers wait for assignments. You'll create them. Here's your new approach. You identify critical business problems before they surface. Develop solution frameworks that scale across departments. Position yourself as the implementation architect. But here's the advanced tactic. Document everything. Every solution, every improvement, every dollar saved or earned. Build your evidence arsenal. Fourth, organizational psychology mastery. This is where you separate yourself from the pack. Understanding the hidden power dynamics changes everything. Map the informal influence networks in your organization. To identify the real decision makers, often not who you think. Build strategic alliances before you need them. Critical point. This isn't about politics. It's about power architecture. Every elite performer masters this. Remember, while others focus on daily tasks, you're building an empire of influence. Your every move should radiate strategic intelligence. This mental framework isn't about working harder. It's about operating at a higher level entirely. You're not just doing your job, you're redesigning how value is created and perceived in your organization. The real power move? Start implementing these principles silently. Let your results shock them. Now we weaponize theory into unstoppable action. This isn't just about working. It's about engineering your dominance through systematic excellence. The compound excellence method. Elite performers understand that exponential growth demands precision tracking and strategic leverage. Or install daily performance metrics in 3 categories: output, impact, and innovation. Track your value creation index, a weighted score combining project completion, resource optimization, and strategic influence. Create weekly execution multiplier reports showcasing how your initiatives impact multiple business units. Develop a professional impact dashboard, measuring your growing organizational footprint. Build performance acceleration loops, where each completed project feeds into larger strategic initiatives. Most crucially, document every milestone, every breakthrough, every efficiency gained. This becomes your ammunition for advancement. Strategic documentation system. Your competitive advantage lies in transforming invisible work into visible value. Design process optimization playbooks. For every system you touch and map current workflows, identify bottlenecks, engineer solutions, quantify improvements. Create resource utilization reports showing time saved, cost reduction, quality improvements, scalability potential. Maintain a solutions repository, or problem identification, strategic approach, the implementation steps, and measured outcomes, future applications. This documentation becomes your professional leverage, concrete evidence of your organizational impact. Value multiplication framework. Transform every task into a springboard for organizational influence. Execute monthly department audits. Identify process inefficiencies and map resource bottlenecks. Spot collaboration opportunities. Design scalable solutions. Develop cross-functional innovation proposals. Current state analysis. Proposed improvements. The implementation roadmap. ROI projections. Create organizational impact models. A direct value creation, indirect benefits, long-term strategic alignment, a resource optimization potential. Remember, while others complete tasks, you're architecting systems that transform entire operational frameworks. Cross-departmental influence architecture. This is where tactical excellence meets strategic dominance. I engineer strategic alliance networks and map key stakeholders, identify shared objectives, create value-add opportunities, build support systems. Develop resource synergy protocols, across team resource sharing, skill gap coverage, emergency response systems, knowledge transfer frameworks. Maintain organizational value maps. Your direct impact zones, indirect influence areas, growth opportunities, strategic leverage points. Advanced implementation protocol. 1. Week 1 to 2. Foundation building. Install tracking systems. Create documentation templates. Map initial influence networks. Week 3 to 4. System activation. Launch first optimization projects. Begin cross-departmental outreach. Start value documentation. Week 5 to 6. Expansion phase. Scale successful systems. Deepen strategic alliances. Enhance visibility architecture. Week 7 to 8. Dominance establishment. Present initial results. Propose larger initiatives. Solidify organizational position. Critical success factors. To maintain ruthless documentation discipline. Focus on scalable improvements. Build evidence-based influence. Engineer systematic value creation. This isn't about random excellence. It's about architecting a system that forces organizational dominance. While others rely on sporadic wins, you're building an unstoppable professional war machine. Remember, the gap between average and elite isn't effort, it's systematic execution. Every action must feed your professional dominance architecture. Watch what happens in the next 90 days. The transformation isn't gradual, it hits like a tsunami. Your colleagues notice first. The way you move differently through the office. No more rushed anxiety, just calculated power. Your speech patterns evolve from reactive to strategic. Every execution carries the weight of deliberate excellence. In meetings, the energy shifts when you speak. Your insights aren't just heard, they're anticipated. Senior leadership starts dropping your name in strategy sessions. We should get their take on this, becomes their reflexive response to critical challenges. Your solutions don't just solve problems, they become organizational doctrine. Other departments start adopting your frameworks. Your influence spreads like wildfire across the corporate landscape, creating a network of impact that keeps expanding even when you're not in the room. But the internal transformation, that's where the real power emerges. Gone is the man who second-guessed his worth in the corporate hierarchy. In his place stands a professional force, calculated, strategic, unstoppable. Your decisions carry the weight of evidence-backed confidence. Your career trajectory isn't just advancing, it's accelerating exponentially. This isn't just about climbing the corporate ladder. This is about rewriting the rules of the game itself. You're not just getting promoted, you're becoming the standard against which others are measured. Your new reality awaits. The question isn't whether you'll dominate, it's how many records you'll break doing it. Your path to dominance starts now. Week 1. Foundation building. Install your sovereign mindset. Create your first value report. Map organizational power dynamics. Week 2. Strategic execution. Launch your documentation system. Present your first innovation proposal. Begin building your influence network. Critical checkpoints. Day 7. First leadership interaction. Day 10. Strategic presentation ready. Day 14. Full system activation. Remember, every hour counts. Every action compounds. Every move builds your empire. The next 2 weeks will redefine your entire career trajectory. Your countdown begins now.